putting yourself first in terms of like अभी सब कुछ साइड पे रखो and if you think of your body right now, there's certain things that you're able to do and you're not able to do. And with age, I kind of got to know, like, I am an adventurous person. I like to go out and do,
I'll get to your stories.
Yes.
I'll get to those stories.
Yes.
Yeah.
So वो उस करके ना, so I wanted कि यार till the longest time, if I can do those things, that'll be better for me and that'll make me happy. If let's say even a small thing, like if I, let's say, go to Disneyland and I'm little unfit and I can't even walk to certain things, or I can't go to a ride, I would just feel bad for myself. Like, I wanted to enjoy that, but I can't do it because of me being unfit. So certain things like these were the reason where, which kind of pushed me, Zoe, you need to take care of yourself. And to be honest, I've just been happy.
I'm sure.
Yeah, वो एक अलग kick मिलता है अब now,
बहुत मजा
and
आता है.
yeah, it's just fun now, and it is painful. It is
The starting is painful, but I think then you start enjoying that pain also कि यार वो करेंगे तो
यार वो जो बोलते हैं ना लोग, वो गलत बोलते हैं, मुझे नहीं लगता.
आज के हमारे गेस्ट हैं एक अपकमिंग इन्फ्लुएंसर जोरावर आलूवालिया. आज हमने बात करी उनसे उनके फिटनेस ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन के बारे में, उनकी डाइट के बारे में, और कैसे उनकी बेटी माया उनका ख्याल रखती है whenever he feels low, and how also Maya thinks she is a human and not a dog. हमने उनसे उनके ट्रैवल के बारे में बात करी बिकॉज जोरावर इज़ ऑल्सो एविड ट्रैवलर एंड अ बाइकर. क्या उनकी फेवरेट जगह है घूमने की, और वो रिसेंटली कहाँ पर घूमने गए थे, और उनका क्या एक्सपीरियंस रहा. प्लीज़ कीप वॉचिंग टिल द एंड एंड सब्सक्राइब अस फॉर मोर सच इंटरेस्टिंग कॉन्टेंट. Welcome to our show, Zoravar. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Couldn't have been a more comfortable podcast for me because ये मेरे घर के एकदम ऊपर है.
Yes,
and we are some neighbors. But yeah, I'm chilling and having a good time right now, and just back from a vacation, and अब ये podcast कर रहे हैं.
Good to have you back, and
Yes.
thank you for coming to the podcast.
I can't say no to you.
अच्छा मुझे एक चीज़ बताओ, ये फिटनेस आई हैव सीन यू ट्रांसफॉर्म इन लास्ट 2 years एंड देयर बीन अ वेरी गुड ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन. ये कैसे शुरू हुआ और क्यों हुआ ये?
यार मुझे मेंटर बनना था तेरा. So I think a lot of people don't know that प्रणव अगर क्रिएटर बना है वो मेरी वजह से बना है. So I mean you should tell your audience.
He's been my mentor. Yeah. He started giving me tips, and that is where I learned how to start making
No, I'm
content.
just kidding. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है.
नहीं,
I mean,
it is
he
like
is his
that.
own
I
thing.
know.
I only guided you,
Yeah.
and that's all I could do. जितनी knowledge मिली थी मैंने दे दी तेरे को.
Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, besides that, fitness वाला ये है कि that last 2 years, I think after lockdown, I started kind of taking care of my health. I kind of just did like a 180-degree flip.
Yeah, I saw that.
Quit my job, took the leap of faith, and my inspiration was my wife Kusha. Kusha was working out, she was making content, and I was like, यार मैंने ना कहीं पे पढ़ा, there was this saying called if not now then when.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so do you want to do this for the next 10 years of your life? You want to do this corporate life and be unfit, or like you don't want to take care of your body or something like that? And I was like, okay, yaar, let's take the leap of faith.
Yeah.
And I didn't look back after that. I mean, there were hard times, there were good times, and now it's just that it's not like I'm into fitness. I'm into just taking care of myself. That's it.
That is the change that came.
That is the change
अपना
that
ध्यान
came.
रखना है, वो awareness बीच में आ गया.
Yeah, that is the most I think relevant point that I can talk about. It's not about being fit. It's only about taking care of your health. May it be mental health, may it be your physical health. And I think I may be wrong. I have no knowledge, but I think they both are interconnected.
They are.
To a certain extent, where if you go out, do certain activities or any activities in terms of where your body is being used, I think your mental stability also kind of
It does release endorphin,
You would know better than
oxytocin,
this,
so
yeah.
it helps you. It elevates your mood. You feel better.
Yeah.
It actually is a full circle.
Yeah.
Once you start one of them, the
Yeah.
other one gets better.
लाइक अगर आप मेरे जिम का CCTV देखोगे, जो मेरी शक्ल जाते हुए बनी होती है और जो मेरी बाहर निकलते हुए बनी होती है,
I'm
they're
sure.
two different persons
बिल्कुल change होता होगा.
altogether.
That you feel that happy high
Yeah,
after the workout. From the past, from a long history, humans have worked out for a very long time. Our
Yeah.
body is used to feel happy after working out, because अभी जाके हमारा बैठने का रूटीन ज़्यादा हुआ है, लैपटॉप्स आ गए हैं,
I
टेक्नोलॉजी
think
आ गई है.
laziness attracts more laziness. आई मे बी रॉन्ग, अगर मैं पूरा दिन पढ़ा रहूँगा मैं पढ़ा ही रहूँगा, मुझे मेरा मन नहीं करता. सो आई थिंक
इट इज लाइक दैट. एक बार वो आप उस प्रोक्रेस्टिनेशन या लेजीनेस के सर्कल में घुस जाते हो तो इट एनकम्पासेस यू चारों तरफ से.
एग्जैक्टली,
मतलब वो आपको घेर लेगा कि आप उससे निकलना मुश्किल हो जाएगा. सो व्हाट यू टोल्ड मी, आई रिमेंबर व्हेन यू शिफ्टेड टू अ न्यू हाउस, you told me, we were speaking and you said I just quit my job, and I saw that you were going to the gym so regularly, and I saw the transformation actually. I think over these last
probably
2
you're
years,
one of the only person जो regularly जिसने मुझे देखा है.
Actually, I've seen you come and go because हमारे आने जाने के timing ऐसे होते थे कि we had met a lot in the walking. But I've seen that transformation, and I'm glad because you are saying that it is something that you realize that mental health or physical health आपस में connected, and you are willing to take care of both of them. Otherwise, so I believe you're not a fitness freak. You're more about a holistic. You're getting into holistic well-being.
Yeah, you can say that in one way or the other, and it's just about putting yourself first in terms of like अभी सब कुछ side पे रखो, and if you think of your body right now, there's certain things that you're able to do and you're not able to do, and with age I kind of got to know, like I'm an adventurous person, I like to go out and do
I'll get to your stories. Yes. I'll get to those stories.
Yes, so वो उस करके ना, so I wanted कि यार till the longest time if I can do those things, that'll be better for me and that'll make me happy. If let's say even a small thing, like if I let's say go to Disneyland and I'm little unfit and I can't even walk to certain things, or I can't go to a ride, I would just feel bad for myself. Like I wanted to enjoy that, but I can't do it because of me being unfit. So certain things like these were the reason where which kind of pushed me Zoe, you need to take care of yourself. And to be honest, I've just been happy.
I'm sure.
Yeah, वो एक अलग kick मिलता है अब now, and it's just fun now, and it is painful. The
starting is painful, but I think then you start enjoying that pain also कि यार वो करेंगे तो
यार वो जो बोलते हैं ना लोग, वो गलत बोलते हैं, मुझे नहीं लगता. enjoy वाला pain वाला तो थोड़ा I think it's on person.
It's always pain.
Pain तो रहती है भाई. Now with with the experience that I'm now getting, so I think it's more of like you do workout one day, फिर next 2 दिन pain. And like it's not pain, it's kind of soreness. So in a funny way, if I have to say it, zor becomes sore. So फिर वो soreness में निकल.
So you've taken it literally, and now that is a routine you have.
Yeah. So it is. I mean, it's also about living in your comfort zone. If you're living comfortably, that's fine. If अगर आप अपने comfort zone से बाहर निकलते हो, you're punishing your body every day, and you're taking your body through such levels of workout. Not that I do very extensive workouts and all. Normal workout ही कर रहा हूँ. But your body still feels the pain after a day or two. उसके बाद soreness आती है. You kind of grow from it. It's hard to explain how you grow, but you grow.
But I think वो gradually भी होता होगा because level up भी धीरे धीरे होता है. When you start, it is
progression is there. Progression when you do lifting, especially क्योंकि मैं भी सिर्फ lifting और थोड़ा बहुत cardio करता हूँ, and that's it, and that's my only workout. But progression overloads में यही होता है that you kind of just whatever you've done a day before, or let's say last week, you just go a little above. It can be 3 things. I'm not a fitness expert, again I'm making it sure, but it's either you go on higher weights, or you go higher reps, or you go on a better form. So let's say if I was not doing particular exercise in a particular form, अब मैं उसको better तरह कर रहा हूँ, my body is feeling it better. If I'm doing chest, I'm feeling the burn over there, so that is a progression for me.
That helps you even go further into it.
Exactly.
Or level up करते हैं.
Exactly. So progression is like something that you have to do in every aspect of life. I think even if it's work or workout or anything for that matter.
I think transformation तो definitely दिख रहा है. Jaw line भी visible हो गई है. अच्छा, देखो physical fitness you mentioned, and I've seen that.
Yeah.
And I see Maya around. Maya is adorable, and I know she is your wildest charger.
Yeah.
You mentioned physical fitness. I am sure Maya is also somewhere helping you in your mental well-being.
Absolutely.
Because I think dogs are amazing when it comes to well-being. They're so compassionate.
See, Maya first of all is not a dog. She's a human. She thinks she's a human. I mean, I know a lot of people will be like, what the hell?
This is debatable.
Yeah, it is debatable. But Maya का ऐसा है यार, वो खुद को समझती है that she is like my baby, and both of our baby, Kushal and I. Kushal travel वगैरह करती रहती है. She's based out of Mumbai. When she comes, वो Maya Kushal से चिपकी रहती है.
I see those stories. I see even video calls coming in.
Yeah,
talking to Maya.
वो तो रहता ही है bro. And she is our baby, and she is the bond between both of us. And for that matter, Maya is I'm not taking care of Maya. It's the other way around. Maya is taking care of me. And
So does she get to know your moods when if you're feeling low? Does she know it? Does she want to play immediately, or how does it happen?
see, she has her own एक ना उसका schedule है. So basically, whenever I come back from the gym, I have a service where she comes and takes off my socks.
Oh,
I'm not kidding. I'll post this. Probably I'll send you a video. You can
please,
put it in.
I really will.
She
would like
does
to show
that
this.
every time when I come from the gym. उसको मेरी socks बताने के पापा जाए ना वापस कहीं पे like
Wow.
and she'll keep the socks कि मैं नहीं दूंगी.
ठीक है.
Then the other things are like you know when Abhi lately I got operated like I had a minor operation and उसके बाद क्या हुआ when I was on a bed rest for almost week 10 days or 15 days. She made sure that I was fine. She used to come to my room, take care of me, sit next to me, and she understood the mood. उसको पता है कि पापा भी खेल नहीं सकते हैं. So I'll go and play with Didi, but she used to come and sit.
And she would come in and sort of entertain you, to lift you up maybe.
Yeah,
make
absolutely.
you feel better.
Yeah. वो मेरे like she used to go in my blanket and मुझे थोड़ा bite कर रही है, फिर वो करेगी उठ थोड़ा सा खेल. But
boost
then
you up कि चलो everything is fine.
And boost me up and
they're
like
super optimistic.
Yeah,
Dogs are very optimistic and compassionate, and somehow through our smell they get to know is this person feeling low or happy. They just know it, and
They
they'll
understand.
bring you to the place where it is all fun. क्योंकि उनको fun चाहिए.
Yeah. So उसको अपना like she understands all the moods of the house in terms of कोई अगर हाउस भी मैं अभी कम बोल रहा हूँ गली में भी कोई अगर गिलहरी या कुछ भी आ रहा हो शी विल बी द फर्स्ट वन.
I think हमारे घर में जो भी एंटर करता है बिल्डिंग में gets greeted by Maya. And okay, she knows that someone has come into the building.
Yeah, absolutely.
सुपर डुपर. अच्छा, एक चीज मुझे बहुत पसंद आई थी when you had posted about हर संडे की गलती. क्या है ये हर संडे की गलती? कितने छोले भटूरे खाते हो?
यार टू बी ऑनेस्ट मैं छोले भटूरे बहुत कम खाता हूँ. खाता था पहले बहुत.
बट फिटनेस में आने के बाद थोड़ा अवॉइड हो रहा हो.
यार अगेन आई मीन वो फिटनेस वाला नहीं. इट इज जस्ट टेकिंग केयर ऑफ माई सेल्फ. सो व्हेन आई गॉट ऑपरेटेड एंड आई वाज लिटरली लाइक सिटिंग अलोन एंड थोड़ा बहुत बंदा डार्क स्पेस में चले जाता है विच इज़ फाइन. दैट इज पार्ट एंड पार्सल ऑफ योर लाइफ राइट. सो आई काइंड ऑफ स्टार्टेड थिंकिंग कि क्योंकि जोर यू आर वर्किंग आउट, you're doing everything that you can, but to be honest Pranav, I was not taking care of my whatever I was eating. So I used to eat. मैं थोड़ा बहुत खा लेता था, रात को चीटिंग कर लिया.
चीट डे हो जाता था कभी कभार.
आई थिंक चीट डेज ही चल रहे थे. मैंने बोला कि मैं वर्कआउट कर रहा हूँ तो मैं खा तो सकता हूँ यार, इसमें क्या. बट आई डिडंट अंडरस्टैंड कि यू नो दैट it is not that. What I've learned, again I may be wrong with the numbers or something like that, I think when it comes to workout and taking care of your body, it is I think 40% is your workout, 30% is your let's say whatever you eat, and rest is your rest. Like जो आप you need to recover as well. So it is more of not like कि आप सिर्फ workout कर लो, आप जो मर्जी खा लो. It is all about you want to take care of your body well. Cheat days, yes, sometimes it's fine. At times when you're sitting with your friends or family, अगर आप dinner कर रहे हो, you like I don't want to be that person जो अलग बैठ के oats खा रहा है. Like although my family understands.
The odd one out is something.
Yeah, I mean like certain times they also understand, and certain you also need to kind of just pitch in and कि खा लो. I mean that's fine.
Just have that fun.
And for yourself only. I mean eat for yourself. अगर अच्छा लग रहा है खा लो, अगर नहीं अच्छा लग रहा है ठीक है. Go next day, work out and burn more. But the process of working out is not that you need to get six packs कि भाई निकला है बस हफ्ते में निकला है महीने में निकला है. Yeah. The only thing you need to work out is for one thing I think that is consistency. Go every day, not go every day. Go like whatever times of how many ever what your target is, like जितने भी 4-5 days a week or whatever. But एक वो consistency रखो. And it's not like you're not gonna fail. You will fail. You will
Diet भी fail होगी, workout भी fail होगा.
Absolutely. But if you make your peace with it and understand कि भाई ये आने वाला है, but you still have to push yourself and go back again, you will.
I think what is more important is कि वापस वो dark pattern में ना जाए. If sometimes some cheat day happens, sometimes workout पे break हो गया, travel कर रहे हैं, so you come back and you align कि where I was, I'll start there.
Yeah.
वापस से वो pattern में नहीं जाना है procrastination की यार अब देखेंगे.
वो dark space. So another thing that kind of lifted me after my surgery was hard choices now, easier life later. So if you make your hard choices right now, then now I'm like अभी मैं zip lining करके आया.
Oh wow.
ठीक है, in Thailand, and I was like if you would have asked me 3 years ago when I was little not fit, तो आई डोंट थिंक सो आई वुड बी इंजॉइंग दैट मच. अभी तो मैं फुल कलाबाजियाँ करके आया हूँ, उल्टा लटका ये सब करा. आई विल पोस्ट दोस फोटोज एज वेल. बट मैंने वो करा, लाइक आई वाज लाइक नाउ आई वांट टू डू इट. आई विल यू नो.
And you feel that energy also.
Yeah.
I think you feel कि ये मैं I can do it even better and I would love to do it. मतलब मजा आएगा, body क्योंकि feel कर रही है.
Yep.
So अभी जैसे you're saying this the transformation in diet has happened after this surgery. So what does your diet look like? क्या खाते हो अभी? How does your day begin? What do you eat? Is there something specific that you have incorporated?
My favorite thing to eat right now is oats. I know you'll be
that
like,
is why
yeah,
you
ये क्या
mentioned.
खा
No,
रहा
I
है?
love eating oats. I also eat this overnight soaked oats.
हाँ वो भी कर सकते हैं. I have like there are a lot of recipes. You can make pancakes also and stuff like that. So what I do is my first meal of the day is oats, whey protein in it, raisins and dry fruits in it, and half a banana, blackberries, and that's it. So that's my one bowl meal. No coffee in the morning. Yeah, so I try to avoid coffee like at least 90 minutes once I wake up. 90 minutes tak nothing, no caffeine or nothing. I try to go for a walk.
I've seen your walk photos.
So वो भी थोड़ा बहुत I've incorporate के 1 घंटा walk हो जाए. I do like 8,000 steps के around. Not to push myself much because soreness तो है ही. अब वो इतना you know I can't even push my body for that matter. उसके अलावा शाम को gymming है. And but for diet के लिए then oats is my first meal. I also tried doing I also in बीच में करता हूँ. There's intermittent fasting of let's say 14 hours, 12 hours, 16 hours sometimes.
मतलब breakfast के बाद सीधा dinner?
No, so I eat my dinner let's say at 9 and my first meal will be around 1 or 2 के आसपास.
So it's the overnight.
Because रात को थोड़ा बहुत तो बंदा लेट हो जाता है. You go to the gym, I come back, then I eat my like 9-10 बज जाते हैं. So then it's not
So
rigorous.
next day you begin around 1 or 2.
Yeah, I mean I try to push as much as I can. जब तक भूख लगती है then I go like 1 or 2. उससे पहले 11 o'clock I start my work, I start my shoots and all. In between around 3 o'clock I eat my lunch, which is egg whites, spinach cooked with I think some oil. I forgot. I think I am not too sure what Didi puts in that. It's just spinach की सब्जी, white eggs, 1 roti now, yogurt, दाल और सब्जी whatever is made. ये सब 4-5 छोटे portions में.
So that is your sort of brunch that you eat, or that is the dinner you eat?
That is a lunch.
That is the lunch.
Like a late lunch, like 3-4 o'clock के आसपास. And then dinner nowadays is only salad, like chicken salad or something other Didi makes. She sometimes puts rajma in it, chane. Also, अगर थोड़ा variation चाहिए, she makes rolls of chicken. We get tortilla जो मिलते हैं and उसके अंदर डाल के just a variety of things. So इसके अलावा बीच में
conscious eating हो रही है.
conscious eating and
random कुछ चल रहा है.
Yeah, na. And also whey protein in between once I've done my workout. That's like with water.
And gym you go in the evening.
Evening.
Okay.
जिम में मुझे लगता है टाइम बिकॉज आई टेक माई ओन टाइम. आई डू लिटिल बिट ऑफ मोबिलिटी इन द स्टार्ट, डू माई वर्कआउट, देन डू लॉट ऑफ स्ट्रेचिंग. आई वुड
So like how much time do you take in the gym? How you there for 2 hours?
यार 3 hours हो जाते हैं. I'll tell you why. बिकॉज आई गो फ्रॉम एयर, तो यहाँ से 10 मिनट दूर है मेरा जिम. उसके बाद ना पहले 15 मिनट तो मतलब बातें चीती होती है. लाइक आई मीट एवरीवन. हाँ, बिकॉज नाउ इट्स बिन 2.5 years आई हैव बीन गोइंग टू दैट जिम. नाउ आई मोस्टली नो एवरीवन. एंड सबसे वो थोड़ी बहुत तो बकचोदी वगैरह होती है. अरे ना थोड़ा बहुत तो होता है कि भाई क्या चल रहा है लाइफ में, क्या हो रहा है, ये वगैरह वो थोड़ा बहुत होता है. देन if my friends are there, which I don't want them to be there to be honest, वो होते हैं. फिर उसके बाद यार और बातें होती रहती, सेट्स के बीच में बातें हो रही हैं, मतलब वो मुझे पसंद नहीं है. बट ऑल द दे आर माई फ्रेंड्स. बट ना सो मोटा मोटा आना जाना में स्ट्रेचिंग. सो one thing I would emphasize is that a lot of people don't do is they don't stretch after they work out.
Yeah, that is something which a lot of people are missing out. और फिर वो ना जो soreness होती है वो injuries में भी convert हो जाती है. Yeah. It's something I think which is that awareness is needed.
Yeah. So I see a lot of people in my gym. अब तो मैं सबको बोलता हूँ because I know everyone. सारे friends तो बोले ओए तूने stretch नहीं करा. अच्छा नहीं करके जा. So in fact I send.
So the stretching monitor.
Yeah, I'm the stretching monitor and the mobility monitor that आओ पहले warm up करो, उसके बाद workout. Like I see couple of my friends वो आते सीधा ही workout करना शुरू होता है. Like तूने कुछ करा है. फिर now they started lying to me. घर से करके आया था. Like I know you bro, you have not done that for sure.
एक चीज मुझे बताओ, when you are doing these shoots, so does Maya understand that you are on a shoot and she doesn't bark? How does that happen?
Not at all. She doesn't give a damn about what we are doing in the house. उसको अपना चाहिए.
So she is operating on her own.
Yeah, she's operating on her own. She's very camera shy.
Oh.
Like, I don't know
She
if she's
comes up
shy.
very nice on your videos.
Yeah, वो तो होता है. What happens is,
I
उसमें
thought she's also going to become an influencer soon.
यार I hope not. इतने ज़्यादा इन्फ्लुएंसर भी नहीं चाहिए घर के अंदर. At least certain people should be like normal people. हम तो चलो पागल हैं ही. अगर मुझे कोई बोलता है कि माया के साथ शूट करना है, पहले तो मेरा आंसर होता है no.
No.
Because I don't want to monetize from my baby, to be honest. But there's certain brands they want to shoot, and Maya is not a friend. She's not like a pet कि उसको बोलो यहाँ से आके ये कमांड करो and वो कैमरा फिर फॉलो करे. वो like there are certain pets who do that because they're trained for that. She isn't. She is like कि मैं अपनी मन मर्जी करूँगी and if you like अगर आपने शूट कर लिया है तो luckily आपको शॉट मिले तो good enough. If not, then she will not.
Tell me about Maya's story. I remember when you came into this house with her, you were slightly stressed about her diet and growth, and then you guys have taken such good care about her.
Yeah.
So how did it start? How did you get Maya?
Yeah, so Maya, we adopted her and
oh, nice, very nice.
Yeah, so when we got her, she was little. I like वो थोड़ा ना light baby होता ना, like there's last of the litter, I think that's what you call them.
Yeah.
So she was probably last of the litter where she was little underweight, and we fed her and she like I think between when it comes to male and female dogs, I think female dogs थोड़े से ना they are little like male dogs I've seen उनको जो भी दो जल्दी घड़ करके खा लेते हैं.
Some dogs specifically are not so they are choosy eaters. They will not eat immediately what you give them. They'll take their time. They'll be slightly judgmental of कि खाना है कि नहीं खाना है, or they are not in the mood maybe.
So Maya का थोड़ा यही था, she was little like moody and उस time like we used to hand feed her also. अभी तक करते हैं. She's still a baby. But yeah, I mean we were a little worried initially. Then we took her to the best care we could possibly take her to, and then she gained weight later on. Now doctor has told us that she's absolutely fine. अब इसको treat
oh, she looks better than fine. Like she looks so good. You take her for swimming and all.
यार वो जाती है, but अभी मैं मनाली होके आया था, so I want her to be an adventure baby like her papa, but वो थोड़ा सा she is little I think she's not like I said, she thinks she's a human. So उसको dog से नहीं मिलना, घुल मिलना नहीं है किसी से. And I've taken her to dog parks as well, where she's like walking like this and dogs उसके पीछे पड़े हुए हैं. She's like no, don't touch me. She's like that. So she's not a water baby. So उसको water भी इतना पसंद नहीं है, but I want her to become
But you go for walks regularly.
Walks वगैरह तो चलते रहता है. Yes.
You in the morning and evening. I've seen you.
At least 4 to 5 times a day तो उसका walks रहता है. But I want to travel with her. My dream is to travel with her, so I don't want to take her on like a plane ride or anything because वो थोड़ा ठीक नहीं होता. Road trips probably to mountains or beaches. But again अगर beach लेके आऊँगा, she's not a water baby, so she
plus flight and all, या फिर बहुत लंबा road travel करना पड़ेगा.
Road travel, yes, I can
because
do.
Flights are slightly stressful for dogs.
हाँ यार,
every dog मतलब there are dogs who are comfortable, but there are dogs who get very anxious.
Because वो cargo में चले जाते हैं ना.
Correct. क्योंकि सब dark हो जाता है. There's a lot of noise inside. Plus, I think even my dog Magic has slight anxiety because I adopted him and he recovered from an injury. So उसको ना he took a lot of time to start meeting people and dogs. तो उसको क्या हुआ कि some dogs are जो first initial upbringing होती है ना, that impacts them a lot. कि वो they are easily anxious in a situation. तो वो थोड़ा सा हैंडलिंग मुश्किल हो जाती है. उसको भी मैं उत्तराखंड तक उसको लेके गया था. सो वो पीछे बैठ के सोने में तो बहुत खुश है, बट कहीं बाहर निकालो या कोई और डॉग्स हैं या कुछ है तो ही डजंट लाइक दैट. ही वांट्स टू स्टे अलोन
एंड उसको अपनी स्पेस भी चाहिए.
अपनी स्पेस चाहिए. ही लव्स हिज कॉर्नर. बस दैट इज ऑल फॉर हिम.
So I think Maya and Magic have some things in common for sure. Although they've never met.
That is why I avoid forceful meeting. क्योंकि क्या होता है ना, when you know that your dog is anxious, you should not force. क्योंकि फिर ना their heart rate will rise and they will be anxious पूरा दिन.
उनके neck के बाल खड़े होते हैं.
Magic also does that. तो वो that is something I think it purposefully avoid करना चाहिए. Better if the dog is enjoying with you, that is the best. आप walk पे जा रहे हो, that is the best. मैंने पूरा उसको नेहरू पार्क, लोधी गार्डन सब घुमाया and I think that is good enough. जबरदस्त जबरदस्ती बॉन्डिंग कराना इज नॉट नीडेड.
Exactly, you're right.
I think that is also good for their mental health.
Yeah, absolutely. यार उनको अपनी space चाहिए. They are happy in their space. As long as they are happy in their space,
Exactly.
that's fine.
Acha, I saw you coming in. You also have this. I think the bike is Himalayan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think yeah. So I definitely knew that this guy loves adventure, and you mentioned it. मैंने एक बार rent करी थी बस वो ले में for I think 2 days. थोड़ा बहुत मैं घूमा, ज़्यादा दूर तो नहीं गया because I've never done biking.
ऐसा कुछ
So
नहीं.
which is your favorite place you love to travel? Tell me about your favorite place.
Yeah, so the thing is, this adventure कीड़ा ना came through my dad to me. So उसमें ये हुआ that my dad used to ride. He's done Leh Ladakh and all these places probably in 70 or 80s when the जब roads भी नहीं थी. So अब तो like you know it's like fully you have tarmac and roads, you can do that. Yeah. So and he's done his mountaineering course after all the 3 kids were born. He's done basic mountaineering course after like probably in his 30s. So he's my inspiration in terms of you know adventure. मेरे को पूरा कीड़ा उनसे आया है. Like I was in a hostel when I was in school.
Okay.
So since my 5th grade से लेकर 12th तक I was in Shimla. और वहाँ पे हमारे पास you know n number of choices थे in terms of doing adventure. Like rock climbing was there in our school. There was all the sports including boxing and you know swimming as well. And so उस करके like
so exposure early था. I think you
exposure was yes. Thanks to my parents, they put me in a really good school. Although I was not a good student, I was not good in studies.
But the exposure helped you become adventurous.
Yes, and it did, and it pushed me. So we had things like where our school used to leave us in the jungle for 2 days, survive yourself, give us tents, and we'll see you in 2 days. And we used to get these awards called Duke of Edinburgh Awards. So I don't know मैं जीता था कि नहीं जीता था, but I still remember I applied for that. But then there were things like we used to do social service and you know.
So that is like an holistic development as a kid कि आपको society का भी पता है, adventure का भी पता है, and you can do things on your own.
Yeah.
Like that is something.
So thanks to my parents, they put me in really good school, and you know I came out.
And you saw your father biking and.
Yeah, I saw that, and he being a you know adventure enthusiast since the childhood. I think all 3 of us, like all my 2 elder sisters as well, have been pretty much similar. But मैं सबसे आगे हूँ. I'm the winner.
So which is your in India में कहाँ Himalayan पे गए हो? Which is your favorite place?
Himalayan is like 2-year-old. I bought it like 2 years back. But उससे पहले भी मैंने काफ़ी नहीं थोड़ी बहुत राइड्स करी हैं. Because अगर मैं काफ़ी बोल दूँगा तो मेरे जो बाइकर फ्रेंड्स हैं they will be like साले तू तो हमसे कम गया है. So उस करके मुझे भी थोड़ा सा I have to downplay it. So I've done Northeast twice. I've done Spiti once. I've done Leh Ladakh, but not on bike. I've done it on bus. That was my school trip, and that was an excellent experience. We were in the army base camp, and we experienced all the experience we could do in terms of you know army experience. So the 4 corps commander was from our school. He invited us, and my father was like, "You have to go for that." And I was the only one who from my class who went for there, and they were all seniors. But that was a fun trip as well. उसके अलावा अभी आई एम गोइंग टू त्रिवेंद्रम आई थिंक in January. But that might not be a bike ride, but that is like a biker festival. So I've recently started going to these biker festival. It's called Bob MC. मैं उसका नाम भी शायद से गलत बोल रहा हूँ. I just go with my friends and I go to these festivals because now these festivals these festivals happening like since long. But these festivals happen in different parts of
keep on changing the
every year. Yeah. So last year I went to Northeast. I experienced the whole Northeast culture, and you know we rode over there like for 15 days. This time is Trivandrum, and I think next year का पता नहीं कहाँ पे होगा. But every year so it happens. So it's like 4,000-5,000 people, maybe even more. And we come together and we meet and we party and we probably ride from there as well. So this time the plan is I think they plan to go to Goa after that and do the whole, I think the left side of India, where you see the whole coastal.
So this is again around New Year?
This is in January. Yeah. So every January I think this is a repeated thing. So I've just started. This is my second one. And hopefully I'll be going for more, where I now at least there'll be a time probably in 10 years then at least I'll see 10 places in India which I've not experienced at all.
अच्छा Zorawar, अभी I think Thailand was your last trip?
Manaali, उससे पहले Thailand.
Manali, yeah, sorry, Manali and उससे पहले Thailand. So
Yeah.
how was that? How was the experience?
Yeah, so Thailand का trip बहुत impromptu trip था. I mean both the trips were impromptu.
It was a long one.
Yeah, it was a long one. It was 13 days.
Oh.
So I was like after my surgery, मैं again वो dark space में बैठा हुआ था. I was like जोर तेरे को क्या चाहिए अभी? I was like मैंने अपने आप को introspection में पूछा and I was like जोर I said I need beaches right now, something that is not expensive and a place which is nearby India. Two places came to my head, Vietnam and Thailand.
Okay.
And Thailand में last year होकर आया था. Last year I went with Kusha, but we couldn't experience a lot of things because Kusha got little unwell and एक दो बार वहाँ पे बारिश हो गई, so we couldn't do the excursions. ठीक है, so I was like, so let's go. वो एक pending पड़ा हुआ है, उसको ख़त्म करके आते हैं. I think got up 2 days after that and I was like I'll book my ticket. I'll go on a solo trip. मैंने ये बोला मैं solo जा रहा हूँ. I have never gone on a solo trip ever. I was like चलो ठीक है, let's do this. It's now or never. फिर मैंने बोला यार एक बार ना just for courtesy sake I'll ask my friends. I know no one will come because इतना impromptu तो कोई भी नहीं कर सकता, right? Everyone's doing their job and no one's like villa like me, like in terms of like work है मेरे पास, ऐसी बात नहीं है, but villa in terms of where I can take a break for myself, right? So I asked एक दो लोग के हाथ खड़े हो गए, हम भी चलेंगे साथ में. I like ठीक है, it's more fun for me, at least solo से better है कि at least I'll have 2-3 people who can shoot me over there.
Yeah.
So वही फिर plan करा. I went there.
Crew setup हो गया.
Crew setup हो गया मेरा. I had a lot of fun. Although September में was a bad call to go. थोड़ा सी बारिश थी वहाँ पे.
Okay.
But and again मैंने जो excursions करनी थी वो फिर से miss हो गई because it was raining. So there's another reason for me to go back there again.
So you'll find now the time कि monsoon ना हो वहाँ पे.
हाँ, so अभी I'm planning to go there again, to be honest. And अभी did a little bit of research. Like I said, अभी थोड़ा सा अपना taking care of myself and comfort zone से बाहर निकलना है. I have thought to do like a mixed martial art Muay Thai course
अच्छा.
over there for I think अभी देखते हैं for a long time, probably not for a long time but 15 days, 30 days or 45 days जो भी इनका schedule होएगा उसके हिसाब से I want to do that. I also want to learn off-roading in terms of biking because I know how to ride but like वो confidence आने में थोड़ा time लगता है. So I've done a little bit of research where I've spoken to other friends of mine where they're also tagging along and we'll do like a week course of biking.
So there's a off-roading course in Thailand?
There are, but I'll have to find where exactly they're. Probably they're on the north side where Chiang Mai and all these places because that's more hilly, or even on down south, probably Samui or Phuket में भी मिल सकता है, ऐसी कोई बात नहीं. But I'll have to find those out. But
martial arts is definitely on your mind.
Martial arts, not particularly martial arts, but Muay Thai.
Muay Thai.
Because it's a part of martial art. You can say martial arts में there are other things as well. There's jiu-jitsu and there's like other forms of martial arts as well. मुझे बस जाना है because then I'll have a little bit of schedule over there where I'm learning something. At the same time, I'm taking care of my body as well, and I'm sure it's a hectic, tough course where
I think that will give you another sort of
transformation on a transformation.
I am sure that is going to give you a very different transformation. Because I remember मेरे को Ashtanga Yoga had transformed me 2018 to 2020. That was just something very transformational for me. I almost for 2 years I grilled my body through this yoga, which is very extensive. That was my mind, my body came onto a different platform altogether. 2018 के बाद से अभी what I am is completely different. And I think because these courses like martial arts and these ancient arts, basically yoga is also very
ancient. तो काम करते
हैं
ना in the podcast, in the video, आपका before and after डालते हैं, मेरा before and after डालते हैं, then let's see who did it better.
ठीक है.
I have my before picture. इतनी अगर मैं पंजाबी बोलो इतनी भैड़ी पिक्चर है मेरी कि you will be like unfollow कर देता हूँ मैं.
I will put this picture now. You will not be able to recognize me actually. 2015 की डालूंगा photo and you will not be able to. I was in Bali and I'm looking like a gorilla and I'll put it this time and I'll put my picture after.
मेरे को देख के तू बोलेगा यार ये कौन है, इसको मैं unfollow ही कर देता हूँ. So I think you will literally unfollow me if you see my photo, but nevertheless, I mean, if you're doing better than yourself what you were, I think that's the good side of
that is the upside of
progress,
life, and I think that is where we all should be looking forward to.
Yeah.
Great, and it was great talking to you, Zoravar.
Absolutely.
Before we wrap this up,
do
you have some tips on fitness for our viewers?
फिटनेस में क्या बोलूँ मैं अभी बहुत काम मुझे करना है. Okay, but I'll give you certain tips in terms of like I said, the percentage, like I said, there's 40% of your workout when it comes to your outcome. So whatever you put in your body, I think that's very important. Where, you know, if you're eating, eat, but make sure that you're working out as well. But if you can control and be a little conscious of what you're eating, there's very easy few tips where you can calculate your macros on internet. Where, like say, if you wanna, gain muscle, you wanna lose fat, or you wanna maintain, you can calculate it, and it's free for everyone. You can just put your description in, and your age and everything, your demographics in, and you will get the amount of calories that you want to eat, and you can just, it's one day work. कैलकुलेशन करनी है, जो आप रोज खाते हो उसको कैलकुलेट कर लो. आई थिंक दैट्स वन थिंग वेरी
अवेयरनेस आ जाएगी कि आप क्या मिस आउट कर रहे हो बेसिकली.
लाइक फॉर मी राइट नाउ, आई थिंक आई एम अराउंड राइट नाउ, आई एम अलाउड टू ईट अराउंड 2000 कैलोरीज और समथिंग लाइक दैट. सो मैं वो थोड़ा उसको फिर बांट लेता हूँ. लाइक डू लिटिल बिट ऑफ कैलकुलेशन, डोंट बी लाइक, इफ यू वांट टू बी रिग्रेस दैट्स फाइन, बट अगर आप थोड़ा सा भी लाइक इफ यू आर अराउंड दैट फिगर, यू आर डूइंग समथिंग what you were doing, you're doing better than what you were doing before. And the other thing is, I think consistency is very important in terms of working out.
I think that is the key to staying fit. I think eventually not the abs actually. What do you think?
Well, like what I was saying was कि six pack निकालना is not the it's not the key. It's not like
should not be the goal actually.
Yeah, unless I'm getting a movie where they want a six pack and they want me to do that, then I'll have to do that. But besides that, it's just being going back to the gym every day and giving your body at least an hour of some training, so that तुम ना बुढ़े जल्दी हो जाओगे. Like that's what your body will now, the internet makes fun of, like I am 20 years old but I feel like 30-year-old or 50-year-old. To some extent it's funny, but it's kind of concerning as well, right? Like,
and it is getting real.
Yeah,
in today's generation it is getting real. People in 20s are feeling they are in 40s.
Yeah,
they're feeling that lethargic.
Real बन गई है, funny है, वो ठीक है. But अगर if you take a step back and look at it, it's kind of not right. Yeah, you need to take care of your body to enjoy everything around you. Enjoy your family, enjoy your friends. You have to be kind of just have to put
Otherwise,
that in.
ये जो अच्छी चीजें चल रही हैं जल्दी बंद हो जाएंगी.
Exactly. I mean, whatever you want to feel like, if you want to go out, let's say for a party, अगर तुम physical fit नहीं और you can't even dance, तो थोड़ा सा वो ना खुद को hurt होता है. So like if you आप 2 फ्लोर ऊपर चढ़ के आओ ना, यू लाइक अभी से हो रहा है. सो इट्स नॉट नाइस. एंड यू सी लॉट ऑफ पीपल अराउंड, लाइक व्हेन यू ट्रैवल, यू सी लॉट ऑफ फिट पीपल अराउंड वेयर दे आर probably doing things that you've never even done.
They're old. I've seen people in yoga who are 65, and I initially assumed they're at the age of 35.
I saw old people, like literally pretty old. I don't want to say their numbers, or I don't even know, but they were old and they were doing surfing in when I was traveling, and I was like, what? How were they even doing? And they had, like, I'm not saying they had abs, but they were like pretty fit, and I was like, okay, this is something that you need to incorporate as well. Just to enjoy life here. It's not about fitness.
I think I strongly believe जो आप बोल रहे हो ना, because ये life में ना लंबी रेस का घोड़ा बनना बहुत ज़रूरी है.
Yeah.
मतलब don't see short sighted views कि अभी के लिए क्या करना है, but as you are saying, the old age will become much better. Like I think you said कि आज के hard days will make life easier.
Yeah.
Later. I think that
hard choices now, easier life later.
Exactly. I think that is the real crux. That is what should be focused on.
Yeah. And enjoy भी साथ में करना चाहिए. It's not like you should not cheat, like I said. तो cheat भी करो थोड़ा बहुत. Do
mix
your
and match, like
mix and match करो. Create a balance. So it's like going to extremes. I do the adventure bit.
Try it out. Come back.
Do
Try
this.
out, come back.
So it's becoming like
anchor अपना रखना जरूरी है.
Exactly.
कि यहाँ पे आना है वापस. करके try करके वापस आ जाओ.
Like अभी मैं 2 महीने जाऊँगा थाईलैंड, वहाँ मुँह तक देखे फिर वापस इंडिया आ जाऊँगा.
ठीक है. Thank you so much, Zoravar. It was
Absolutely,
amazing.
bro. It was a pleasure. It was very far for me to come here. 2 floors चढ़ने पड़े मुझे.
थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग टिल द एंड. प्लीज़ कमेंट करके हमें बताइए आप हमारे पॉडकास्ट पे और किन लोगों को देखना चाहते हैं. हम उनको अपने पॉडकास्ट पे बुलाएंगे और मेंटल हेल्थ और फिटनेस पे इन डेप्थ डिस्कशन करेंगे. प्लीज़ लाइक, सब्सक्राइब एंड शेयर दिस पॉडकास्ट विद एटलीस्ट 1 person बिकॉज दिस पॉडकास्ट माइट हेल्प दैट पर्सन स्टार्ट देयर जर्नी ऑफ ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन. थैंक यू सो मच.